Okay, so here I am again, and this tutorial is all about connecting the database to the website. Sorry about the background noise there. Okay, so we need to now understand that we're going to be using PHP to create dynamic web pages. So you can have a mixture of HTML pages and PHP pages that just do the dynamics, or you can just create pages that are always going to be able to manage dynamically. My advice would always be, if you're doing a dynamic website, that all your pages will end with .php extension and not .html. And that way, if you create them as a PHP page, you can always add dynamics later. Okay, that's just a tip. It's entirely up to you, your design. Okay, so first thing to do, we've managed the site. We're pointing Dreamweaver at the folder where we want all our files to live. I'm now just going to create a brand new PHP page. So I'm going to click on PHP. Okay, and there's my page. Now, this is what I want you to look at over here. This panel, this window, if you haven't got that showing, go to Windows and you can open that window in Databases. Couldn't see there for looking. Databases, click that on. Okay, but we have it open. By default, it's usually open, particularly if you select the classic view, classic layout for your page. So Window, Workspace Layout, Classic. I like Classic, but again, it's entirely up to you. It's preference, your own preference. I know where I am with Classic. I've got my icons across the top here that I'm happy with, and there's my database panel. So I'm going to connect the database. I'm just going to remove that one first. Okay, we're going to start again. Okay, so what I'm going to do, now bear with me because there's a little bit of fiddling that we have to do here. Don't ask me why, but we do have to do it this way. But I think it's an error on the PHP. But let's just get started. So first of all, over on the left-hand side, you'll see this little plus box here. We need to click that, and you'll see MySQL connection. Click on that. Okay, so our connection name, you can call that whatever you like. I'm just going to call mine schools in this case. The MySQL server is localhost. And if I type in root and then click select, we're now looking for the database. And the database that we have on the pen drive is called schools. That's the one that I've shown you for the tutorials, but you can call yours whatever you like. Connect it. So we click on schools and click OK. Okay. Now if you click test, it'll come up with an error because you've got to specify a password. So just type in root because that's the password by default. Click test and it says no, thank you. So we click OK. Take the password off and click test and it's happy. Okay, it's just a flaw. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, it works if you do it properly. Click OK when you're happy with that. Click OK, and there's your connection. And you can see your tables. There's schools, that's the database. Those are all the tables that are inside the database. If you root down further, you can see the fields within the database tables. Yeah? That is as simple as that. That is your database connected. And that's probably the hardest part of the assignment. Once that's working, you're laughing. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. I'm going to come back with further tutorials on running those dynamics, querying the database, getting the information to appear on your website. By the way, that file will be saved as, see, we're going to the htdocs folder, Dreamweaver's happy. I'm just going to call it, if it's my home page, it would be index, but I know I've already got an index page and I don't want to overwrite it. So I'm going to call this test.php and click save. Okay, and away we go. Remember, .php. Okay, so I'll check out for now and be back with further tutorials very shortly. Okay, bye.